What's up, y'all? I'm JT.
I'm Moochie. You can follow me on Instagram at IM_MoochieB.
It's your girl Belle.
It's everything Shay at a dose of Shay, and it's your girl Shay. I'm back with another one, y'all.
Do you think emotions are a sign of weakness?
And for what? Women or men?
Both. Men especially, because men don't like emotions. What y'all think? Come on, y'all can chime in. Do you think emotions are a sign of weakness?
No, not at all. Actually, emotions are a sign of strength versus it takes more to be able to show your true self or to be vulnerable with someone. It's easy to put a wall up. That's weakness.
Wow. I think men think it's not macho, so they don't like to show their emotions.
Absolutely.
I think a man that's able to show his emotions, and especially not just that, but control over them, that really shows strength in a man. You got to control your emotions.
I think it's a weakness for them, for sure.
I think that's
it's a weakness for sure.
I think that's how society portrays
Y'all don't even like to cry.
I think it's a self-taught weakness.
Yes, absolutely. They don't even like to cry.
I'm not gonna say that. I'm gonna say I feel like a man showing emotion or weakness comes from, like, they don't want to show it based off of women. Women will demasculinize a man really fast, really fast, and they make them not comfortable to even show their emotions. So if a man can't show his emotions to you because you make him feel some type of way, when you do that, how do you expect the man to say how he really feels?
So that question comes: is it learned behavior?
I think it's taught.
Okay?
I'm saying like it's learned behavior or right.
It's learned behavior from dealing with different people in life. And certain men, first of all, as a man, your pride is already too high. It's already above the roof. That's number one. But to have high pride and then have people telling you wrong for saying how you feel, that's gonna make you do nothing but close off and stay shut off. So you're never gonna show your emotional side.
Do men cry?
Yes, they do. They might not tell you.
Are they crying to get back in? Are they crying to get back in the fuck, or they crying because they really trying to get back in?
It be both.
Like, it's a difference.
It depends.
Both.
It depends.
I've been emasculated to say, like, I can't show my emotions. When you feel like you're in a safe space, that does show a lot of strength to say, I can tell you how I feel. Not necessarily with crying. Crying doesn't mean that you're weak. You know, it depends on the situation, the scenario. So, depending on what relationship we're talking about or in general, a man should be able to express their emotions and articulate them. And
What if it's a safe space right now, but then y'all know how y'all women y'all get mad at somebody, and then
y'all take it there. Y'all take it there.
You know,
y'all take it there. That crying that man did to you.
That's a fact.
You know how this had you crying.
Grab the mic. Grab the mic.
Jay, take the mic.
What do you mean? What are we talking about?
Nothing wrong with being emotional, but you said throwing it in their face. What do you mean?
When you mad.
Nothing wrong with crying.
We got a lot of outside audience.
No, why? No, why are we doing that?
Somebody just said that to him.
Not y'all, everybody. We speaking about, like, it's not everybody. Okay, I'm a woman, but I don't do that.
I'm not saying you do.
I know you
No,
said-
we talking about women in general.
That's not what we do. I know, but that's not how that works, though.
That's
It's okay
Certain
for
men-
men to be emotional. I think the only thing I don't like about men is like people that whine. It's the difference between crying and being whiny.
What's whiny?
That you thinking the truth.
I mean, I'm not.
What's whining? I can tell you what whining is.
Like men, right?
Maybe this one the right one to start with.
Between you being emotional and crying, you know what I'm saying? Like you hurt. So you know you're talking about whatever your mama hurt you, your grandma, whatever. You in pain, but
always
just you
somebody.
whining every day about some regular shit. Maybe stop. Get it together.
What's regular shit?
So for me, okay, so I talk to my son all the time. My son 12. We talk about like him, cause he can be emotional. He'll come and talk to me about girls and school and all that stuff, but it's the whining, like little petty shit. So this might not even have nothing to do with the podcast. But he on the game, gee, stop it. What? Why y'all fighting me? Let me go. Ooh, like, gee, stop whining. It's a game. You're crying about shit that don't matter.
Yeah.
You dying on the game, you're whining. Turn it. I know, but that's what I'm saying. When I say, I know men that whine about petty
Real
shit.
emotions.
Yeah. So when I say, so what do you think when you say real emotion? What do you think men?
Say your homie, his homie. Yeah.
Emotional.
And that's okay. There's nothing wrong with
We
that.
say that, but
But
generally speaking, I'm not talking about.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Grab the mic, Scooter. Grab the mic, Scooter.
We can't hear you.
Hey, generally speaking, women will listen to you at that time and throw it back in your face later because they got
Facts.
mad. That's what I'm
Absolutely.
talking about.
Facts.
Yeah, that's true.
Y'all-
Big facts.
That's true.
Big facts.
That's
We,
true.
not
Oh,
everybody, because it's okay to be emotional.
It depends.
Hold on, wait.
I get that. Okay, cool. You're right. Okay. So some women don't.
He said a
Yo. That's, okay, let's bring it back.
I know, I'm not saying anybody don't know because I do that. But
So-
most women, every guy is,
So if we deal with demographics and we're talking about age and maturity, you may have, and I've worked with younger women, around younger women. I think it also has something to do with our system where it's been flawed completely about what our roles are, and they get blurred. And you have to be mature enough and go through some things. I promise you, to go through some things to be able to handle people where they're at. That's just it. And a lot of people aren't equipped to be able to do that. A lot of women aren't able to do that. You have to go back until their life experiences, how they grew up.
That's
So
not where they're at, though. That's not where they're at, though.
As far as how they handle you with you being emotional, I've seen that. A lot of people don't know how to handle that because they're not healed.
Yeah, and let
okay for a man to be emotional.
okay. And then let's be clear though. Let's be very clear. How you want? Hold on, wait. Because what happens is a man leaves his mother's home and then wants a woman to accept his emotions. But how was your mother accepting your emotions? How was your mother? You were taught to give what type of emotions? Boys don't cry. Boys don't do this. Boys don't do that. So listen. It's not right, but it's like you were already taught systematically how to deal with those emotions, and then you come with a woman, and then you think, oh, my woman is supposed to. Nah. We systematic too. We was taught at 18, get the hell out of our house.
Here's a better question. Here's a better question. As men, do y'all think women are capable of raising men?
Absolutely.
Let's talk about
Here's a better question.
Let's go this way. Let's
So,
go.
if I could say anything, if I could say anything,
Let's go this way.
I was raised by a mother who only raised boys. That's what she really raised. She raised 2 boys. So, my daddy has never been in my life, for real. It's been an on and off thing since the day I was born, honestly. So, I was raised by somebody who taught me the steps and taught me how to be and taught me how to, live life and to see like the bigger picture behind things. No, I might not have always listened. I had to get some bumps in the road to figure it out on my own. But honestly, if you're asking me, I do feel like a woman can raise a man.
Mm-hmm. Let's go this way.
I agree. I feel like I don't like when women say that they've been the father necessarily, because that's not a capability that a woman has. You can't be a father in the same essence of being a mother. However, I do think that there are plenty of men in this world that have been raised by women, and they're great. They're phenomenal. So I do think that it is a possibility for that.
Okay.
Yeah, I totally agree. Women can raise men, like little boys into men, to become men, because they're molding them to get ready for the future, like how to treat a woman, how the do's and the do nots, if that makes any sense. Not like you said, like not necessarily being the father figure, but the mother of molding you to how to become a man and to treat a woman.
Go ahead.
I'm honestly say no, not 100%. Dealing with a nephew who acts out of anger or not having a father, emotion, sometimes we only catch the woman perspective of what we can do to nurture him. We can't tell him what he needs, you know what I'm saying? Or like how to handle certain situations when he faced with them, because we're not men. We're not men. So we can't 100%. So y'all say yes, though. Y'all say yes.
Not me. I do. Hold on. Wait.
I don't think women can 100% raise men.
And that's.
I think it takes a male's. I think it takes a male's presence to raise a male.
Insane.
Real shit.
I feel like
It's not, but you have uncles, you have godfathers, you have mentors.
But let me tell you something. What women do? Hold on, wait.
Y'all shelter men. That's the problem.
Listen, we are women. We are nurturers. That is our being. Nurturers. We are going to put seeds when seeds they didn't even imagine a seed can be grown within them. So my whole thing is if we're nurturers, we can't also be enforcers. It literally comes to the point. You can't be both. I literally have a niece and a nephew, and I see myself and my niece and nephew. I see myself nurturing my nephew more than my niece. It's factual.
You more rough on the girl versus the boy because it's a mother's nature to coddle a boy. That's a fact. That's a lie. If your son ever fell, you picked him up. Oh, come on, baby. You ain't never did that?
You had a mic.
Wait, turn on my phone.
So let me tell you this. So my son's 12, my daughter is 7. And I always tell people I hate like double standards. It's life, it happens, it is what it is. But I'm not gonna let my son do something that my daughter can't do. Right? For me, this is just me personally, my life, right? Just like my daughter can get pregnant, my son can bring a baby home too. And that's on me. I'm gonna have to deal with that because it's gonna be the little girl knocking on my door telling me my son got her pregnant. So I'm gonna have to deal with that. I just don't feel like, for me, like I said, personally, I just don't feel, I always tell my friends, like my cousin asked me today, what you doing for Father's Day? Baby, I'm not a father, never been one, never had a dick, don't know what it's like to be a man. So I can't raise my son to be a man, but I can raise him to be a good person, right? I can raise him to be a good person. I can only tell him, and I feel like with different women, we all have different perspectives on what we feel like a man should be, right? So that's why I always communicate with my son. I talk to him about girls, what he felt about school. Is he okay? Are you what's going on? Are you sad today? What's up? Have you talked to your dad? No? Okay, how does that make you feel?
So how do you talk to your son about birds and the bees?
We ain't there yet.
Right. Exactly.
But he's only 12.
But it don't matter.
It's okay because we talk about girls all the time.
Hold on, wait. This is where the age where he's curious.
Okay, so listen.
So what do you do?
So listen. When I want him to be able to come to me, right? So
how can you teach him?
Listen.
I'm listening.
Yesterday,
but you ain't answering.
Like a church lock-in, right? So he don't really want to go to church. My son don't. So I say, son, why all of a sudden you want to go to church? My cousin, that's his age, called him, telling me, yeah, that's where the hoes at. We not doing that. Why are you trying to go to church? Because that's where the females at. But I'm going to talk to him. Son, he got a little girlfriend. Her name is okay, she cute. Have y'all kissed yet? Okay, you like her? What you like about her? I'm going to ask him. I just want him to be able to come to me about whatever. And I always tell him, son, if you don't like her, don't leave her alone. I just told him 2 days ago, son, if you don't like her, just tell her school's gonna be out. Next year she might not go to school, so don't try to be her boyfriend during the summertime. When you get back to school, she might not be there. She might, But my thing is, when I say this, I'm just saying I don't want him to be able to leave women alone. If you don't like her, tell her you don't like her.
That's not my question. You avoiding the question.
But you're
what? Hold on, wait. Do you know what birds and the bees?
I'm aware of that yet.
So that's what
I'm aware of that, but my son's not there yet, so I'm not gonna
But wait, that's what I'm telling you.
Hold
on, wait.
And say, Mama, I want to talk about this and that because he's 12. He's only in 6th grade.
Oh wait,
7th grade.
let me be honest. My nephew.
He will because me and my son talk about. I can't tell y'all about how y'all was in child mama, but I'm talking about me and my son. I know. I'm talking about me and my son. That's the only thing I can talk about. No, we talk all the time, every day. But we that's what I'm. He's 12.
But no, wait.
It's just like talking to your 7-year-old.
Do you not think your 12-year-old go in the room and play with herself?
I don't think that. No.
Okay, you're delusional. You're delusional.
No, if he going to church for the whole TV,
but listen, but we talk about that. He was able to come to me and tell me that, though.
Your son,
just not say
to be honest, you his mama. You his mama. That's what I'm saying. I had my brother.
Because why all of a sudden you want to go here? And he told me.
She missing the point.
Right, but my point is all kids are not the same. Just because y'all nephews and stuff is more, into whatever.
It ain't about that. It's not about
everybody.
No, it's not. Hold on, wait. You're a boy.
I'll get that, but I'm not gonna overstimulate him.
She's not even listening.
Because he's not there yet. So
Next question.
When he comes to me
at 12, he's been a A boy.
A situation where my son could come
He's
to
been
me
a boy,
He
regardless.
talks to me about girls. He talks to me about kissing. He talks to me about that stuff. So when he
So
gets
you
to the
think he
point-
can talk to you about kissing
So
and
wait,
not
let me just say this.
stimulating himself?
Let's dial back. Yeah, you go.
Let me just say this. So, being a boy, no matter what the circumstance is, being a boy, no matter what the circumstance is, you may not know if that is what he's doing. Because certain young boys, when they get to that certain age where they start to experience and explore, let's just be 100% honest. Nowadays in life, these young kids, they get exposed to sex way too early.
Way too early.
Way too early.
They got
than
social
should be.
media.
Social
They got
media,
TikTok. They got
social
web
media
browsers.
exposes
They
them
on
to this
Pornhub.
stuff.
Let's be real.
The thing is,
Let's be
you might
fucking
not
real.
know
Let's
if
be
he's doing that. He may
That's a
not
fact.
feel comfortable. It could be a situation where he may not feel comfortable.
She think her son is sheltered from the world, and he's not.
Listen. Hold on, wait. Let's time out, y'all, because the audio. Let's just time out. Hold on, Jay.
Yes, he is.
Y'all, hold on, wait. Jay,
Shooting them little blanks.
so much. So let's just hold on, time out real quick, right? Let's time. No. The mic is out, but it's gonna pick up the extra audio. So just time out real quick. So.
No, I was just saying basically, but behind the simple fact of he can be comfortable to talk to you about certain
Y'all in the
things.
back, please. Y'all keep it down, please. Just for an hour, please.
Join the podcast.
Or join. We talking about some interesting shit over here. Y'all can join. Y'all can join. Yeah, come on here.
So all I was basically saying was he could be comfortable enough to talk to you about girls, to talk to you about kissing. That's honestly all mediocre. But sometimes when you get to a certain age, you know the things that you're doing with yourself, that's not something you want to talk to your mama about. As a boy, you don't want to go to your mama and tell your mama, "Ma, I jagged off yesterday." Like, you can't expect your child to talk to you about something like
But
that.
let's bring it in. Let's bring it in.
My brother talked to my nephew about sex.
Right, so let's bring this in. Overall, the overall thing was, are you nurturing, or do you think you can, like, are you, you're nurturing as a mother, and as you should be. And I get your point, Jay, but I think that it still stands that women are nurturers, and I think they cannot raise a man to be a man.
Oh yeah.
So let's wrap that up.
To be overall, you gonna need a male's presence to raise
you can't-
a boy, a man, to a man.
You can mold them. I don't
You can
care
mold
what
them, but you can't
mold
put the
them.
finishing touches
You're
on
right,
that.
You can't, but you can
It's half and
definitely
half.
mold them.
It's half and half.
Yeah, half and half. You still
can do
need
the best
that
you
father
can.
Figure. You still need that father figure or something like that. But a woman, you need absolutely. Even if it's not the father, you need an uncle or a godfather, or you need a man for sure, granddad or something like that.
Hold on, we gonna switch it up because y'all getting a little too technical.
But the woman can do it by herself. We don't need no man for nothing.
Oh wow! Oh wow!
She want to say one thing. Hold on, let her say it. You got it on?
Every woman need a man. I don't give a fuck who you are.
I agree.
You missing a father's presence.
Let us say it.
This is the point that I wanted to make. This is like just the harsh truth of 9 times out of 10, the position that you are in as a single mother, you have not, and I'm not saying this is the case for every single mother, but a lot of single mothers, you haven't even seen a good representation of a man to even be able to teach a man how to be a man.
Facts.
So that's why I feel that if you are a single mother, you can instill good things, good qualities. You can make them a good human being. That's it. You can make them a good human being, but as far as making a man, a woman doesn't have.
You're not even a man.
Because 9 times out of 10, I don't even know what a real man looks like.
So then, can I ask a question?
Let's talk about it.
This piggybacks on, what if you had your father in your life for your whole life, and he has showed you, like, if a man not showing you this, a man not treating you this way, this, that, and the third.
No.
No.
You speaking from a woman?
I'm speaking from a woman. Yeah. So you would know the ropes to show your son, because your father has been there from diapers on till you were 30, whatever, however age, to this day or whatever. So you would know, like, son, I'm gonna show you what my dad taught me. You know what I mean?
It's not the same.
Your granddad, no. Pause, listen.
It's not the same.
Not even just that. Not even.
Pass the mic. Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
Come in.
You like a princess.
What you say? Come in.
Pastor T. Come in on the camera.
Okay, so speaking from
Right here. You can stand right here, bro.
right here.
Yeah.
So speaking from a standpoint of a person that has an 18-year-old son that I've raised alone, from what you're saying, my father treated me well, but he treated me like a princess. I turned into, something with a twist. Everything about me was still his little girl.
Right.
So me teaching my son, I like women, I'm masculine, but I got a little twist. I'm a little feminine too. I get a no chip, all that.
Period.
So, you know what I'm saying? But I do the same for him. I teach him to groom himself. But I can't teach him to groom himself as a man. But I still teach him, hey boy, they only go down if you keep your grass cut. They go both ways.
Right,
I tell him the same thing. Get that together. Get your little bump kit, all that. So as far as like me teaching him things as a man, I can only teach him how I groom myself and put a little twist on it. He's always chivalrous to women.
Yeah.
He don't care about going to the store to get your pads. He gonna ask you what kind. But
And that's the part you can teach
that's
him.
the part I can teach him.
That's the feminine side.
But I'm gonna tell you a little story. I'm sorry, hope he don't get mad at me. So you gotta potty train your son. You need a man sometimes for that. For explanation.
Right. Okay.
I got the job done because he ain't pissing on himself. But he used to sit down for a long while. I couldn't teach him to stand.
Makes sense. Yeah. That's a bad point.
When mama pee, I'm gonna
go sit there regardless.
because I got a water hole. You see what I'm saying? I'm going like this. He want to play fireman. I didn't learn how to play fireman until I was 16, but that's a different story. But you get what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying. Yeah.
He's growing a mustache that he's so elated about right now.
They
I cannot
always
teach him to shave that. That is for his father or a male counselor.
Tying a bow tie. I mean, something
Yeah.
shit like that.
Shit, y'all see me when I put my shit on.
Yeah.
Put that
But
shit
it's a
on.
clip because I don't know how to tie a tie.
Exactly.
My father didn't teach me that.
Women not equipped for that. You know
He
what I'm
didn't teach me
saying?
about cufflinks. I learned about cufflinks from some of my stud brothers' weddings. But a man put them on me.
Exactly.
So I cannot teach my son certain things. I can only teach him what mama knows and how you should treat a woman. But those emotions that they deal with as a man, now listen, I told you I got a little twist. I let a girl get a little inch, but don't let her take a mile because they're all.
Okay.
Don't let this bitch play with you. Right now, I'm going to mama mode with a woman. That's what the woman is doing to my son. And I'm going to teach him how to control his emotions towards what he says to her and how he reacts to her. Because that's the most important part. How you going to teach your man how to react.
Yeah, let's hold on.
Don't always come.
You want something?
Get the mic. Get the mic.
Teaching them how to be a man don't always come with how you deal with a woman. There's more to life than being a man than dealing with a woman. To be technical and no disrespect, dealing with a woman is the least thing you have to worry about. First you have to learn how to provide for yourself. You learn how to be a leader. You learn how to be a guider. You was put on this earth to rule. If you're not taught to rule, then you can't be a ruler. You can't take care of a woman if you don't know how to rule.
You got to be a protector.
You was put here for a reason.
Yep. Absolutely.
A woman can't teach you that reason because that's not her place. Don't disrespect to any woman. That's not her place. Her place was not put here to rule. Her place was not put here to lead. Her place was put here to follow a leader, to support that leader, to stand by that leader's side and make sure that leader don't get them bumps. Hold on, baby. Let me smooth this out for you. A woman can't teach a man to do that. So it's more than just being a provider and a good man for a woman. Because you can go through life and never have a woman. Because it might not be a woman good enough for you. No disrespect again to women. But if you put yourself in that perspective when you're supposed to be, and you be a real man, then you can demand respect. You don't ask for it. You demand it because you show it. You show respect to all men, women, and kids. That's right. That's all.
But wait, hold on.
Let him get it out. Let him get it out.
So, okay, understand and agree with everything he just said. But here comes my problem. Most men in this world have been caught up by mommy so much they don't know how to be a man for real. Like I do believe that mommy coddles men. They embed in the bullshit that men do. They make them feel like the shit that they do is okay and it's not okay at all. As a man, you should have a mindset that puts you on a higher pedestal where you know, okay, if I have a woman, I have to treat this woman like she's my queen. She's the only woman that matters to me in the world. But the problem is,
not what my mama.
They done seen their mamas doing so much hoe shit. They think being a hoe is okay. Nobody want to talk about that. That y'all mamas was a hoe and that's what made you the hoe that
light bill, dude.
Just being a hoe. Just being a hoe.
Work it out. Work it out. Work it out. She got to teach herself.
Macari.
We got to hold on, wait.
Get the mic.
We got to switch it.
But Monet,
Get the mic.
mama got a light bill due, gas bill due. That all come from not having that leader, not having that man. Because if she had that man,
no, they come from a woman not having them life skills to take care of herself. If you can't pay your own bills and you need a man to lead you, that's a problem to me.
No, hold on. That's where you wrong.
Chase.
That's where you dead wrong. I'm a whole woman. A grown ass woman.
It's getting heated. It's getting good.
But you best believe I'd rather have that motherfucking stud do it. Because that's their job.
Wait.
As a masculine presentation.
That's another standard that I hate.
Because
that's another standard that I hate.
My mama was a single mother. But guess what? My daddy paid them bills. Even though he wasn't in the house. He paid them bills with his wife, girlfriends, and everything else. My mama's house was straight. Because that's what his kids was.
Period.
So at the end of the day, a man is supposed to be what a man is. I depend on men. I got brothers. I'm gonna call one of them right now to pay my car note.
Okay, hold on. Hey, if y'all hear me, can I get 2 claps? If y'all hear me, can I get 2 claps?
Thank you. Shay, we is not in 5th grade.
No, it's something I'm doing so they listening, so they know that they're aware because it's picking up extra sound.
Yes.
That's it.
Okay.
That's it, family.
Okay.
Okay.
You hear me? Give me a cup so you can get 2 shots.
Yes, sir.
Give me a cup.
If y'all got a little money in y'all pocket, get a little shot real fast so we can make a little toast.
Okay, let me get.
Y'all got a little money in y'all pocket? Hey, y'all get a little shot, please, everybody. Everybody get a little shot. It ain't that much.
Yeah, buddy.
It ain't that much for y'all get a little shot.
Everybody in the building right now, bad shot, whatever you want.
Please.
What you want?
I'll go my
Please.
I ain't $5 right now.
Everybody pick up a little shot, please, so we can make a toast on the pie.
You know what I
Let
mean?
me say, let's say thank you. Say thank you for all they input. It ain't done. Oh, sorry.
Okay, but I need
We just
like,
say a little shot.
Where's the next?
What's the next question? Because that was getting heated.
Everybody get a little shot, please.
I was like, it's getting intense.
All right.
I love it here. I love it. I said I ain't never going home.
I'm up over here like,
okay.
I'm doing this to Monet. Hey, you listening?
I know.
Go. Things you won't buy your new bitch.
You said won't back?
Things you won't buy your new bitch. Things you won't buy your new bitch. Things you won't buy your new bitch.
Get her the mic. Get her the mic. Say it again.
Come on, Chase.
Say it again.
I'm not.
Nope, it ain't no.
I think he turned it off.
No, he took it off.
You unplugged.
All the men in here got bills and they can't afford them shots.
He took it off.
Here, come talk in this one. Talk in this one. Here.
We need to do it. What's this for?
This for his Duce. Duce. Just one. He want to shoot it. You got it's something?
Hold on. Yeah, she finna answer the question. Okay, go ahead. You got it.
I'm not bad.
Wait, say what the question was.
Things you won't buy your new bitch.
Things that I won't buy my new bitch.
Yes, ma'am.
I am not buying you a new ass.
Or a new dog.
No, I mean, I'll leave a dog, because if I leave, then you need a companion.
Oh no.
But I'm not buying you a new ass, because I'll clap these cheeks this week. If you leave me next week, somebody else gonna clap them cheeks. No, ma'am. You won't spend my $7,500 on BBL.
You ain't wrong.
Hello? She gotta marry me.
Period.
Marry you.
You gotta marry me for that ass.
Not for no ass. If you marry me, I'm keeping your ass for as long as that BBL is worth. Everything depreciates in value. I would hope that you would go on and do some squats and lunges and keep your shit together, because the lipo goes away.
It does. It does.
For the time that
I ain't got it in me.
It's gonna be at least 5 of them bitches. I'm gonna beat them like a bomb.
I ain't got it in me.
You ain't wrong.
Okay. All right.
That's okay. Everything's not. But that's okay.
Things you won't buy your new bitch in a relationship that you won't.
You won't. You will
That
not.
you won't.
Or
will
you
not.
die because they're
It's a dog for me because every time.
Speak lightly, sis.
Since you had a dog.
Okay.
Say what you want to say, bro.
Look, hold on.
What you say?
You said what they say.
I said, say what you want to say, bro.
Say what I want to say, bro. I ain't buying you a dog.
See, I ain't getting into it with y'all tonight. But anyway, go
Okay,
ahead.
what they say? Some shoes, cause he ain't walking out of my life.
Shoes, you got that damn right.
I'm lying. I didn't buy hell of shoes.
I'll buy a shoe, because if he got me fucked up at the end of the day, I'll cut all them fucking laces.
What you say?
Girl, but he could replace the fucking laces. What you mean? If you don't bleach
Okay.
them bitches.
Hold on before y'all turn it on. So what you gonna say?
What you
say?
What you ain't been?
Well, just off the strength of the type of person that I am when I get into dealings with anybody, I don't buy anything. It get bought for me. I don't do. You do for me.
Oh well, let me tell you what I'm not buying. I'm not buying.
It ain't no yet. Hold on,
wait. I'm not buying a motherfucker. I feel like I know that's real cliche, but I'm not buying a motherfucker love. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like buying everything to the point where it's like, oh, I'm buying this because you love me. I'm not doing that no
can go
more.
both ways. Yeah.
I'm not buying a motherfucker love. I said what I said. You said a dog. You said a dog. Go ahead. I'm done. The mic on.
I gotta want to cut my mama off about you to buy you some, baby.
Hold on, wait.
If I don't want to cut my mama off,
Slide it up. Slide it up. You gotta. This was horrible. Yo, wait. Yo, can y'all please keep it down, man? Please. We almost done. We almost done.
yeah, we gotta go back to the intimate setting after this.
I feel like and when I say anything, I mean like
Monet.
That's what I mean. I'm not saying like as
Yo, mic ain't on, Queen. He unplugged it.
somebody shut me off. That thing was turned on. As we
Here.
Come over here.
Come down. Come down.
Come on, right here, because we need to hear this.
And then let's put this one.
Queen.
As we progress, okay, come on, thickness. As we progress, I feel like we can see how time goes, and that doesn't mean that I can't contribute to anything or we can't, do things for one another. But when I say I'm not purchasing things, I mean big things. Like, we're not gonna walk somewhere and you be like, oh, I want these shoes. Ask your mom. Like, I don't know, because I can't help you. I can't. They shouldn't. But what I'm saying what I'm saying is let's
wait a minute.
Let's
so
see
it's okay for y'all to keep asking for.
I don't ask. I don't ask.
It's
for
okay.
shit. So I don't ask.
So
for
what's
shit.
your
So
limit?
that's the first thing.
When you tired of buying?
I'm not asking for anything.
I can hear you.
Hold on, wait. When are you tired of buying? Yes, and not receiving. That's the same thing as always dishing out.
Like a time frame as far as me being
No, when are you tired of buying and not getting
I'm never
anything
tired of
back?
buying if you my girl.
Oh, you crazy.
Talk about it now.
Wait,
Even if
so
it's not
okay, here's my thing with buying, right? So when it comes to buying,
won't get like. It's actually not cool if you never reciprocated at all, but as far as like, if you my girl, I'm always buy you shit.
wait, so let me ask you this. Wait,
When are you tired of like giving and never getting?
Oh, and never getting?
Never
that's what
getting.
I'm
Oh, like,
You never getting.
but I feel like
I'm not saying she's saying like I'm
I'll cook you some food, or I'll do something. No.
But she said,
No. It's a stipulation.
It's a stipulation. That's a problem. You ain't want me on cologne, nothing. That's a problem. Because if within that time, I'm probably about you a bunch of shit. And I ain't saying you got that everything I buy.
You shouldn't have to ask.
My birthday came at some point.
Thanks for the cash.
That's why I said, when do you get tired? If you said you always dishing, when do you get tired?
But look, right. So can I say this, right? So look,
I'm trying to like.
but here's the stipulation on that though. Some men out here are what we call trick offs. Like they gonna trick off, but they only tricking off because they want some pussy. That's the only reason they tricking off. They tricking off to get between your legs. They tricking off to get between your legs. Like, that's most men out here. Like let's just be 100. Let's be 100. Whatever a female will go for, a nigga will do that just to get some pussy. Let's just be 100.
How long? That's what I said. For how long? But for how long?
A woman will buy you what the fuck you gonna give you what the fuck you need just so she can get the fuck she want about you.
But it's not no dick. I can get that.
I'm a trick when I want to be.
Don't come talk over you. Took your mic, nigga.
So what's a trick though?
Yeah.
A trick is a man that's constantly buying you something. If this nigga pop up at your house with a YSL purse one day, then the next day you got a Gucci bag, then he just keep buying you shit. And all he doing it for pussy.
Now look. It ain't.
So wait.
It ain't tricking if you got it.
Cause Monet got it.
You ain't got it, huh?
Y'all
That's not double standard.
real big. But the part
Make that bitch spin that shit. Hey, make her spin that shit. Just how she gonna make you spin it, make her spin it.
Don't ask me for shit you can't buy your motherfucking self. Don't ask me for shit you can't buy yourself.
Okay. I agree with that.
Don't ask me for shit, girl.
That's what Jay-Z said.
None of that shit. I feel like even if you dating somebody, you buying them. You buying them. I don't give a fuck if you buying liquor. I don't give a fuck if you taking them out to eat. You still taking them out. You spending money. It's still you paying for pussy and
So you deal with 4 for 4 type of hoes. You deal with
everybody pay for pussy.
Wait, hold on, bro. Y'all be like the
You paying for pussy in some form, bro. That's a fact. I don't care. You crazy. You paying for pussy. That's a fact.
You gonna do anything to get between them legs.
When you met your girl, what did you do? Hold on, y'all. When you met your girl, what you do? How did you get her? How did you court her? So you paid for pussy? Crazy.
Wait. Hold on, wait. I'm not gonna say that. No. If you taking a girl, if you treating a woman the proper way, you taking this woman on dates. You showing this woman how to
for pussy. You paid for pussy.
Hey,
Give me some ass. Exactly.
everybody. I love that side. I ain't never going home.
Y'all being real aggressive.
With no end goal, you don't want to
Everybody take their shot. Everybody take a moment and take their shot.
Everybody take a shot.
Everybody take their shot.
Hold on.
Wait. One at a time. Let's think about it. We want to take a shot real quick.
Hold on.
When I put my fist up in the air, it means 5 rounds.
40? Oh, shit.
I wish I had a whistle.
I just feel like.
Yo.
Excuse me. Shut the hell up.
Go ahead.
I really didn't have nothing.
Yeah, I think we gonna take our shots.
That's why I want the
Let's
mic
take our
on.
shots.
Yeah, all I wanted to say was y'all being real aggressive about this topic, and I think we should just take a shot.
Yeah,
Everybody get your shots, baby.
Everybody shot a clock.
Somebody get y'all
Betty shot a clock.
I ain't got no shots. Yeah, it's happening.
The shot.
Oh no. That's liquor. No. All right. You've been on my ass since the birds and the bees, man.
Don't play with her.
We good. You ain't even came back.
gotta pee.
Hey, baby. What you do say? Anybody else want some do say?
Wait, you won't do that?
Get your do say, JB.
For the pan for pussy topic, bro. I'm keeping it 100 with y'all.
You pay for pussy.
I don't like no bitch. I don't want to fuck. So if I like you, I want to fuck. So I'm gonna do whatever.
That's the.
Even though I like you.
That's what I'm saying. Motherfuckers lying. Motherfuckers lying.
I don't know what.
You know what? I got something better.
You don't like nobody.
Don't take y'all shot check, alcoholics. Yo. No, wait. Everybody get their drink. Come on, y'all. Come on.
I don't have it.
What you got? You got this.
I don't have my fucking shot.
She's in there. That's how you see me right
I'm drunk, sorry. Thank you.
All right. You gotta come to the private one because it's too loud up here.
You know, I got my shot, but you think
It's not a politics.
you married?
She said none of those things.
I'm just asking.
Come on, y'all. Drop my phone. Hold on.
No, a free one.
I appreciate y'all for taking the time out to get on the pod. Appreciate y'all. More life, more love, more success, more everything.
Look, wait, better prosperity. Come on, let's go.
Everything's Not Okay podcast. We
better
out.
health, better wealth, and better prosperity.
Yeah, it was too loud. I can't even think. I didn't